In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use Hubspot API. In order to use the Hubspot API in a secure and supported way, you first need to create a private app inside your Hubspot account. The private app gives you an access token that your application can use to make requests. To get started, log into your Hubspot account. Make sure you use the correct account that has permission to manage integrations and private apps. Once you are signed in, you should be looking at the main Hubspot dashboard. This is important because the location of the settings menu is consistent from there. Next, click on the settings option in the top right corner. You will usually find it as a gear icon. When you open settings, you are entering the area where Hubspot configuration lives. Take a moment to confirm you are in the settings interface before moving on, because the menu items will differ from other pages. Now go to integrations, then select private apps in the left sidebar. This section is where Hubspot manages tokens and application access. In the private apps area, look for the option that takes you to the legacy app route. You will need to click to go to legacy app, which is the path your instructions reference. After you choose the legacy app option, click create a legacy private app. This step is what initiates the flow for creating a legacy private app configuration. As the page loads, keep an eye out for prompts that confirm you are continuing with a legacy setup, since the interface may show a continuation message. When you see an option to continue, choose to continue legacy app. This ensures you remain on the correct creation path. With the creation flow active, you will see a Basic Info tab. Enter a name on the Basic Info tab. Choose something that is clear and specific so you can recognize this app later. A good name helps when you have multiple apps or tokens over time. After you have entered the name, you are ready to set the access permissions. Next, click the Scopes tab. Scopes control what your private app can read from and write to inside Hubspot. On this tab, check the required read/write permissions. Pay attention to what your intended API usage needs, because selecting the wrong scopes can either block your requests or give more access than necessary. Take your time here and make sure the permissions match the actions you plan to perform with the API. Once you have selected the appropriate scopes, click Create App and then continue creating. This confirms the initial configuration and moves you forward to the next part of the setup. You may notice that Hubspot presents additional steps after the creation step, which is normal for this process. After the app is created and you are continuing, go to the Access Token tab. This tab is where the actual access token will be generated or displayed. Before copying it, make sure you are still working with the same private app you just configured, since the token you copy will be tied to those scopes. Finally, click Show Token to copy your key. Hubspot typically hides the token for security until you explicitly reveal it. When you click Show Token, the token should appear on screen. Carefully copy it right away because you will need it for authentication when calling the Hubspot API from your application. Store it securely and treat it like a secret, since anyone with that token can potentially access what your scopes allow. And that covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.